This marina up here on the right is called Harbor Town. About 200 boat slips in there. Those pine trees up ahead on the right, acting as a barricade. Those are Australian pines. And those are now considered an invasive species here in Florida. That seem like apparently they like to take over all the native plants and trees. So we're going to go in here, do a little detour, and maybe do a little daydreaming. That's still free as last time I checked. The building on the right there is storage for boats, a rack storage they call it. Boats that can be lifted up on the forklift onto those racks.
We must have a boat someday. Yeah. We must. Sweet. Bird on the sign. Yep. Is that a real owl? No. No, okay, it's a bobblehead. Is that bobblehead owl?
Nice looking sea ray here on the right. These boats are manufactured right here on Merritt Island. One of our taller wading birds.
Oh, yeah, there
He'll fly and then he'll squawk, as they always do. Squawk, squawk. Bird with attitude. It's a cormorant right here on the right.
Ooh,
Cormorant.
nice.
Water birds can swim underwater.
Wish I could do that.
They don't have the oil glands to secrete oil, keep their feathers oiled up so they're able to swim underwater.
Huh.
And they are fish-eating machines. It's becoming an issue here in Florida and other states that they're just gobbling up all the little fish.
Fun?
Yeah,
Awesome.
this is really neat.
Glad you like it. I thought it would be neat.
I like it. It's really
There's another bird that looks similar to a cormorant called the Inhinga. The Inhinga
Right there.
has a longer, skinnier neck and
Keep
a
an eye on
pointed
that
beak for
spot.
spearing fish, whereas the cormorant has a rounded tip at the end for grabbing fish. And Inhingas are nicknamed snake birds. The reason for that, you see one in the water, the body will be submerged. All you'll see is the head and neck going across the surface.
Huh.
So they're nicknamed the snake bird. There's a big blue heron in front of us.
Yeah, we're working on about 60% battery on this right now.
Yeah.
Here, dolphin, dolphin, dolphin.
There were some just up ahead here.
I saw him, but it was like you got it. But
Yeah, I think I got him. I don't know. I'm just kind of scanning back and forth here with this thing.
well, at least when you look at it, you'll be able to say, okay,
Right.
it's out.
Go back
There
and look
he
at the
is.
footage, right? Eh.
I'll say, what is that?
Right next to us there.
we're right over there, honey. You missed it.
I don't
Yeah.
know where to walk. Wow. Let's hear
I know. It's like by the time that you can point to them, they're gone.
Yeah.
It's like they know and they're playing with us. Like, yeah, you have pictures. Take a picture of my wake, because that's pretty much all you're gonna get. I want to ride a dolphin.
That one just came up. Did you see it?
Yep.
Come on. Are you allowed to come to the marina and fish up the rocks? We visited Nova Scotia last year,
Cool.
and from our balcony, we upgraded and got a little balcony on the road.
Oh wow.
Did you get that?
Yep. I wasn't even looking, but I have it kind of balanced in that spot.
That was great. And I'm sitting here talking about the balcony. Anyways, we saw small whales.
By the way, my first mate Jim here is, what are you? Naturalist or ornithologist? Bird watcher.
Ornithologist.
Serious
yeah.
bird watcher. So if you have any questions about any of these birds we're seeing, I dare you to stump them. OCBD.
Obsessive compulsive birding disorder.
For example, that beauty up ahead of us on the right is a great egret. Beautiful bird. White bird up there.
The white one. I was eyeing him earlier.
I want to see the two come up again.
I know. It's about time for them to come up. Oh.
Don't go too fast.
Stand in the water.
There it goes.
Yep.
It's a pretty bird.
I know. Whoa, it's a Jess watch.
Hi.
Found it. Hi.
Not that hard to find.
I know.
Aren't they due to come up again? They got to breathe, don't they?
Oh yeah. Well, I'm wondering if they're actually behind us.
They were going that way when I saw the two together.
These black vultures here, of course, you know what they eat, that stuff. Got a vulture story, alligator story. Want to hear it? It's kind of gross.
Oh, absolutely. Grosser the better.
We're doing our tour. This was, I don't know, a couple of years ago along here. We saw an alligator up on the shoreline, and something didn't look right, so we got up close, and sure enough, well, it was an alligator, but he was bellies up, upside down, dead as a doornail. No idea why or when it died, but we noticed that there was maybe a half a dozen vultures starting to do what vultures do, starting to peck at it, and they hadn't broken through the skin yet. And yeah, we got a little grossed out. We left, came back on the next day's tour, went over to look at that, and that alligator was about halfway gone.
Wow.
Day after that, came back, same spot, nothing there. I mean, completely clean.
Wow.
Unbelievable. I had no idea these vultures and crabs and whatever that efficient. So I would not advise anybody taking a nap on the shoreline anywhere here. That could be a bit of a problem. Another alligator story comes to mind. The gentleman told us he swore up and down this really happened. He's one of the bus drivers up there at Kennedy Space Center. One of the things you can do is jump on a bus and they take you to different points of interest. And he was telling us, you know, pretty normal to see an alligator on the side of the road while he's in between these points of interest. And this particular day, he saw an alligator. He's pulling the bus over so everybody could take a look. Of course, everybody on the bus stays on the bus. And he said there's a car already parked there. And as he's stopping the bus, he sees a lady get out of the driver's seat, go to the back seat, grabs an infant out of the car seat, walks over, puts this infant on the back of this alligator.
What?
What?
She stands back, takes a couple pictures, and grabs the baby and goes back to the car.
Oh my
By
God.
this time, he's running over to her, saying, "Ma'am, do you realize you just put your baby on the back of a live alligator?" And she said, "Oh my God," he just told me, and she got all upset and frantic, and she said, "I had no idea. I've been sitting here looking at this thing for a half an hour, sitting in my car, and it didn't move. Didn't see it breathe, nothing, no movement. Figured it was fake. It's a tourist area. It must be fake."
Oh my God.
And no, it wasn't fake. They can look fake, because, you know, we'll see them on the shoreline here, and you think they're dead, and they're just, you know,
They
taking
just
a
wait.
nap.
Yeah, they lie in wait.
A lot of these alligators, they'll eat at night. That's their normal routine, is to eat at night, find a bird or something dead, and they'll eat. And then they'll come out in the sunshine, find a sunny spot, and just sleep. I mean, really sleep. So, so she was very lucky. Got some great pictures, I'm sure.